This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time.
That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome to another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here. Child, what a day it has been today in the world of media, culture, and entertainment. But Lord, we also have some more things going on besides the Diddy trial. Yes, indeed. We are here to talk about 90 Day Fiance, Hunt for Love, Season 1, Episode 6. That being said, higher is weighing, low is available. But either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro here. Shout out to the 5 people that were just here. 2 people now. Thank you so much. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. Let's get to the getting and doing what we do, because there was a lot that went down on 90 Day Fiance, Hunt for Love. Oh, yes. This is episode 6. Here we go. So, Jennifer goes on a date with Cole because she's in fear of Rob. still being married, even though Jennifer was also married and gone through a divorce. Here's the thing, right? I would look at Rob's behavior. If he is not talking about her to you every time y'all talk, then give him a shot, right? But then again, to each their own, because maybe you need a clean mental break to know it's okay to move forward. So 0.05% of understanding for Jennifer. Okay. All right. Because Jennifer comes up a little bit later on, and oh my Lord. So Cole was so upset about Chantel kissing Jennifer. Child, it seemed like Jennifer really wanted Chantel at the end of the last episode. Here's the thing, Cole and Jennifer kissed. It was so dry. It was so dry. Here's the thing, there's nothing wrong with a deep, lingering kiss. But like usually there's some oomph to it. And it was nothing there, y'all. It was nothing there. I make buttermilk pancakes that are fluffier, thicker, and fuller than that kiss. Okay, I'm just saying. So then Courtney is with the Olympics losers, and she is going to get everybody drunk and having a great time. And I do appreciate Courtney for her levity of being able to be sort of the peace in the valley, right? Chantel was twerking on Tim. Tim obviously doesn't know how to handle all that ass. TLC should call me for this. I could have been a friend to the retreat. Yes, indeed. So May and the guys were doing push-ups. So there was like a push-up contest, and she was holding her own. I will definitely have to say that. Courtney and Colt talk about Uzman and that, the conversation of, I'm more man than you. And, it seems like Courtney and Colt, they're picking up, their energy. By the way, I want to shout out somebody that I absolutely love. Her name is K-Biz. If you have not heard of K-Biz, her intro is like this dog, and she says, "Awesome." And then during like the video, she says, "If you don't subscribe now, Big Ed will come into your nightmares." So she's a great content creator, and Your Wet Sock is another one. There's many 90-Day Fiance content creators, so shout out to all of them for sure. With that being said, a cockroach came out, but this cockroach has, wings. So yeah, everybody was done. So Courtney enjoys Colt rather, and Courtney feels like, he may have some potential there, right? So there is that. And I got to say, Courtney and Colt, they seem to have like a quirky energy about them that I think could potentially be the beginning of something. Don't know if it'll be a full-blown relationship, but it could be something, right? So then after that, Tiffany wishes Cole could have somebody else because the only thing that he will get from Jennifer is drama. Now, Tim has been saying this since he got to Tulum, but nobody really has been listening to him at all. And let me tell you something, the main person that's going to get hurt in all this is Cole. So Tim, when Cole gets hurt, say "nana and boo boo, screw you, ha 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 ha," say all that, because Cole deserves it. I mean, when Jennifer said, if you do something that I don't like, I'm gonna give you I'm hell, that should have been a clear indication to run, Forrest, run. Okay, listen. So Cole feels confidence when Courtney and Jennifer and Cole, they get what's going on. And y'all, this raccoon came into their room and was just like, ooh, they were having sex. I love when wildlife engages with real life. It's funny stuff. Animal Planet hashtag remixed. That's the fireworks are going off behind us, ladies and gentlemen. There, yes, indeed. Oh my God! So then there was a race on the beach to Tiffany. I think it was Carlo and Rocky. Rocky won and kissed Tiffany. Carlo and Tiffany are still hanging out, but there's something there that Tiffany wants to explore with Rocky, and the orange sash still gets to her. I'm like, okay, then, all right. Tell us your category without saying it out loud, Tiffany. Chantel goes to work out with the guys, And Colt is trying to, showcase this weight bag that you have to pull back and the bag will go up. And I can't remember the black lady's name, but she says, sit on your butt or sit in her butt rather. Uzman is helping Nikki work out. Cole and Elise talk, right? Or Colt and Elise talk. So Colt, is black and blue because he fell down, right? So Nikki and Uzman will go out on a date, but Uzman has a double mindset for this. Uzman's going out with Nikki because, for one, she's gorgeous, but number two, Uzman's trying to get back at Courtney. Now, in the words of NeNe Leakes, you never win when you play dirty, right? So then later on, right, they're all at the beach, and Chantel is talking about the day and everything that, Rob seems to still be on Jennifer, right? And apparently Rob had sex with someone. Now, Tiffany heard noises, and apparently the rumor around Tulum, right, at that resort rather, is that Elise is the one that's having, sex. And Chantel is like, well, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to taste all the flavors. And Joe pointed out something very important. He said, it's not the fact that you can't do that. It's the way that you go about that. And I fully agree with Joe on that. Like, just say, hey, listen, I like both of you. I'm going to explore my connections with both of you. Both guys will understand, right? But to lie to Cole and say that you did get on with Rob when there's playback footage. Like, do you not realize this playback footage, rather, will be played at the tell-all, Jennifer, and then you're going to really look stupid. And I'm sure during the after show, they've already addressed this, but still, like, we're following the show in real time. So Jennifer and Rob had sex, but Jennifer said nothing happened. At least it's not being stood up for, according to Colt's point of view, and I fully agree. I mean, and now we all know Elise is a lie, okay? We all saw how she went after Rob. However, it is not right to spread a rumor about somebody when it's not true. It's just not. It's just not. It's uncalled for. It's downright flagrantly disrespectful, and it's just out of line. It doesn't do anything for anybody. So then Chantel and Joe talk, about their age gap, and Joe's like, age don't matter. And Joe, brother, I am with you. Do you hear me? Because Chantel's black is not cracking. Like, Chantel's what, 40? Oh, Chantel Everett. Let's see. Okay, Google. Give me a moment. Hey, Google. Hey, Google, how old is Chantel Everett from 90 Day Fiance?
Chantel Everett, born on February 2nd, 1991, is 34 years old.
My bad, Chantel. I didn't mean to call you 40, child. 34 years old. I'm 30. She's 34. Like, what the hell? And here's the thing, right? 25 and 34, that's not a bad age gap. Not at all. And as long as you move on purpose and with integrity and you're about your business, you'll be fine. Because Chantel, let me tell you something. You could be Chantel Everett Leash. Chantel Lee, Miss Lee if you're nasty. Had I been there. Okay, I'm just saying. So Cole and Rob talk about what happened. Now, of course, Rob is a bit upset of why are you coming to my place this early in the morning trying to chastise me about me making a wrong decision. And here's the thing, Rob. There's nothing wrong with you being wrong. But as, Joe said, it's the way you go about it. So this conversation is just a one-trick pony at the state fair, child. I ain't going nowhere but around and around and around and around. I mean, good Lord, by the time I was in Tulum, if I was there, I could have went, got a turkey leg, came back, they would have still been talking. So with that being said, Cole is saying that, when he's sharing his feelings with Jennifer, it feels like he's getting played because, Jennifer is not caring about, Cole's feelings and going over to Rob as an outlet and going back and forth. And when the question was asked, did you guys look up? Rob said no. Like, Rob, it's going to look really stupid. It's going to look really, 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 really stupid when it comes back to bite you. So then there's a social media critique. Everybody is nervous, right? So Tim. Oh, man. First of all, let's talk about Tim for a minute. I don't mind Tim. I think that he's quirky, a little awkward, but I don't think he's a bad guy. I just don't. And Jennifer has been trying to mentally mollywop on him ever since they got to Tulum. And it's just like, Tim has tried his best to be, decent, but it's just like at some point in time, enough is enough. And it seems like Jennifer is going to showcase her ass, that she is very self-destructive. And so, Tim is the first one up. He's got like this heat mask on his face for her skin. And, he's got this, fur jacket, trying to look cool, this, that, and the third, and just random stuff. And, Jennifer is like, he looks, flashy and this, that, and the third. And it's just like, if you don't got nothing nice to say, just shut your ass up. Just stop, Jennifer. Just stop. Because guess what? Your social media critique is coming soon. So then, Rob, of course, decent looking brother. I will say that. And, Jennifer says he looked gorgeous, but that's not, and then some people say that's not him. And Jennifer says you can't see his depth. And then Colt and Rob go back and forth because of the rumor going on. And, Colt goes there with Rob. And I'm like, Colt, brother, I am loving this energy. I don't know where it came from. But I know Vanessa's like, where was this man at? Where was this man at? Where was this man at? Because I am this Colt, this is the man you should have been for Vanessa. Okay, because if you were this man, you would still be married to Vanessa and not under your mother Debbie, who she's a leech. Let's go ahead and say that. She's a leech. She's a leech, and she is a leech. Okay. Oh, hi, Colt. How are you, Colty? Like during 90 Day Diaries, right? Debbie moved to Canada with this man that she met on 90 Day Single Life, and it seemed like things were going well. And Colt went up to Canada, and Debbie said, "You can live with me." And it's like, Debbie, you got a whole man here that it's his house. It's not your house. Okay. Lame. So that is that. And I have to say, like, this is episode 6. Now, when we first got started with the show, I have to tell you, this cast, I didn't really know how I was going to feel about them, right? Like Chantel, she's from the family Chantel, so she's obviously the most famous one out of all. Then you had Courtney, the Ditz. But you know what? She is more intelligent than she perceives herself to be. She's just a little behind the 8 ball, but she ain't all the way behind the 8 ball, you know what I mean? Colt, like I said, Debbie and Vanessa, that whole world there. Tim is Tim. I don't think it's a bad dude, like I said. Jennifer, you are too much. Okay? You're way too much. Rob, you're a bit of a player. You're a bit of a player. Trying to think who else. Excuse me, sorry, child. I think that's everybody, right? I think so. Let me go back to my thumbnail, child. Make sure. Give me a memento, please. Give me a memento. Okay, let me make sure that I got everybody up here. Oh, Uzman. Forgot about Uzman. Sorry, brother. With Uzman, I feel like Uzman is just here just for camera time. Like, I'm sorry. Like you said that, you would you love Courtney and that you would fly her to Africa, all that stuff. Like, bruh, just stop. Just stop. Like, you guys had a thing in Indonesia, but it didn't turn out to be anything. And by the way, did I mention that he asked Nikki, if I paid a ticket for you to go to Lagos, Nigeria, would you go? And Nikki's like, maybe after the second day. I'm like, second date? Chill. Not at all. Sorry, y'all. It's been dry skin in my ear for a good minute. Lord Jesus. Okay, I think I got it. But anyway, y'all. So with that being said, let's get to this preview, child. So this preview, Joe and Chantel's date. Let me tell you something. Chantel's looking good in this tub, and she said her flotation devices. Child, I would have. Wait, yep. They're floating. Let me hold on. Yep. Joe, don't do that, bro. Unless she warrants it. You know what I mean? But I definitely would have been holding on to Chantel in the bathtub for sure. Actually, I don't know about that because it's like, her nerve would mix with your nerve. I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, it looks like a nice day. Looks like a nice day. Uzman and Nikki, they go on a date, and Nikki pulls a Mariah Carey child, and she goes into the hot tub with her whole dress on. Which, here's the thing, right? When I saw Mariah Carey do that, I did not understand why. But then I thought, like, oh, she's Mariah Carey. By the way, she's got a new album out. Apparently, it's all the rage that she is that songstress, right? So, shout out to Mariah Carey. You can say whatever you want to about her, but what you can't say is that she is not Miss Christmas, okay? That she is not Miss Holiday, and that she's not a legend. You cannot say any of that about Mariah Carey. So, with that being said, it's girls' night, and Courtney is pissed at Uzman because Elise tells Courtney about Uzman go out on a date with Nikki when Courtney's been waiting for Uzman to make a move at her. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That is disrespectful. I'm not gonna sit here in front of y'all. Then you have Jay and Tiffany. All right now, all right, Tiff, getting into the cocoa, huh? Yes. Get mix. Y'all can make love and make some Mexican hot chocolate. And by the way, when I was saying mixing, I didn't mean interracial. I meant mixing, chocolate with that Latino energy, that Latina spice, right? So that Mexican hot chocolate. And then apparently there's an ambulance that comes now. Apparently Cole got injured during the filming of 90 Day Fiance, Hunt for Love Interlude. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is your 90 Day Fiance, Hunt for Love, season 1, episode 6. Child, it was a good episode, I will say. I think the biggest thing is this Rob and Jennifer and Cole, love triangle here. I have to tell you, right, that don't make anybody tell you more than once they don't love you, right? You've heard that before. But also, too, don't let anybody showcase to you more than once that they're not showing any care for you. Sincerely, because, like, bruh, Cole, you don't have to go home with Jennifer. You really don't, bruh. You don't. Like, this is a 3-week retreat. Your room is paid for. Your drinks are paid for. Your food is paid for. Your excursions are paid for. And if you use this right, your social media numbers can go up. Reality TV is the new is the launch pad for influencers, right? And I remember Chris Harrison said that, you know, we birth new influencers every season, which, by the way, The Bachelor just got renewed for season 30. Holy. And then there's a new season, Bachelor in Paradise, where, you know, people from the Golden Bachelor, Bachelorette will be a part of the, be a part of Paradise. And, oh, my Lord Jesus. But there is no Bachelorette this summer, right? So no Bachelorette this summer. So that's going to be interesting. But I say all that to say this, right? That Cole, calm down, bro. For the love of God, calm down. You and Jennifer are not going to be together at the end of the show. I also believe none of these couples will be together at the end of the show. Honestly, like, it's a dating retreat. Sincerely, you're not going to go on TV, find a partner in 3 weeks, and then make a marriage out of it. Let alone a marriage. How about a relationship? Let alone a relationship. How about the beginning of anything? Okay. So I just don't get it. It's stupid. It's out of line. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Chantel, I think you're a nerd. You just got to bring that out more. I feel like Joe is also kind of a nerd too. But you know, he's an attractive nerd. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I think the Rob and oh yeah, I already talked about that shit. Okay. Tiffany, I'm interested in seeing where she is gonna go. I think that Tiffany also too should really just be on vacation, right? Now I know she says she wants to meet her best friend and all that stuff, and that this is her last relationship, but also too, like, don't just go off of a whim. You know, choose somebody because you actually want them. So, but yeah, I think that's about it. And like I said, the social media critique, I believe, will continue the next episode. And let me tell you something, you better hope that they don't, you know, pull any footage of y'all getting it on. Because let me tell you something, there is the television version, right? Because they can't show anything on TV, but there's the uncensored version on Discovery Plus. They could put the uncensored version where they show Rob and Jennifer having sex. So anyway, y'all, we're going to take a little commercial break. We will be back with more Brantley's Virtual Tour Live right after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams. KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus Media Station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where
R&B. J. Howell.
Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back in to Brantley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. We just got done talking about 90 Day Fiance, the Hunt for Love, rather, season 1, episode 6. I think this might be a 10 episode season here. So yes, indeed there. Today is Wednesday. I'll be off Thursday for the first time since the trial. Thank God. It's been a long trial, but I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Sincerely, it's been quite the journey. And listen, Everything I said is allegedly, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Everybody talked about it. And I hope that I gave you a perspective that, called things out that need to be called out. Hopefully I showed the severity of how serious this was. And also, too, this was a cultural moment in time that it had to be recorded for history. There was no way that I was not going to record that. So, well, no, that I got to have fun with the thumbnails, too. So, I think my favorite thumbnail will always be John is on trial. I think that one right there, as the fireworks are going off behind us, ladies and gentlemen, I think that one is probably going to be my all-time favorite one, because it was an original. All the thumbnails are original, right? But that phrasing, that wording, when I did it at the beginning of the trial, it did just every day at 6 o'clock. Like, you guys got it. So. Oh man, good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, we are just chillaxing here. Just chillaxing. Oh man. I do always pray for things to get better. I do. And I believe they will. Because I don't believe you can work this hard for nothing to come your way. I just truly don't believe that, right? So, interesting. Sorry, I'm just looking at some stuff here. Indeed, how's y'all night going? Hopefully it's going well. It is 9 minutes after 9 o'clock here on Marlene's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here in the building. Yes, indeed. It's been a huge day today in the birth of the day trial. And child, this is going to be the talk of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like I said, I can't wait to see the footage from Essence Fest. I really, really cannot wait to see the essence from the I can't wait to see the footage rather from Essence Fest and see which celebrities we'll talk about, which celebrities we'll not talk about. I'm sure it probably won't be really any celebrity talking about it, because it's like no. We'll see. I do think in the civil trial, though, I think that's where he'll get it. His comeuppance maybe. The fact that he had to, go back into the jail, I think that shows a lot. You know what I mean? That hold on, it ain't over just yet. So yes, indeed. So, excuse me, sorry, y'all. Sorry. My Lord. Have you ever been that tired where you just are flushed mentally? That's where I'm at right now. I'm just flushed mentally of just everything. And here's the thing too, like for those of you who are wondering about 90 Day Fiance and why it took so long, 90 Day Fiance, you gotta know what to jump in with, because the regular version, sometimes they will have people on there that you cannot stand. Like it was Bilal and Shida. It was just like Shida was not being treated with respect. And it was just like, no, I'm done. So I'm like, nope, I haven't watched any 90 Day Fiance. But then when I saw this, I'm just like, okay, you know what? We can do this. We can actually do this. We can actually do this of following these 90 Day Fiance alumni with these singles and seeing what can be. And it's been a fun time. It's been a fun time. I'm thinking Friday, maybe. because we don't really, have, anything else with the Diddy trial anymore. Until October 3rd, which, let me see what October 3rd is. Hopefully I am off that day. Hey, I am at 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. We will be live on tour, and hopefully he will get 20 years. Because here's the thing, I think that's going to suffice everybody, right? First of all, show all the day supporters up. Second of all, it'll get, it'll get the defense team cut. The defense teams need to be cut. Damn it! Because the defense team needs that. They need to be handled disrespectfully in the court of law. And also the jurors too need to be disrespectfully disrespected outside. Not wishing anything bad on them. As my mama always says, God can take care of people better than you can. You know what I mean? So, but yes, indeed, child. By the way, y'all, a couple of things here. In case you guys did not know, here, let me show y'all this. We're in the chill out zone of the show, everybody. So I'm just giving y'all this here. Some updates. Combs' attorney urges the public to accept the call. Jury duty. Combs' attorney, Xavier Dawson, urged people to accept the call to serve jury duty. In his post-trial comments outside the courthouse, we need good people to serve on juries. Dawson said we need good people to come in and say a person is not guilty. Combs still in jail, but he'll sleep well tonight. Combs will sleep well tonight despite remaining in jail. This is a huge win, defense lawyer Ana Estefaro said outside court. Celebrating 3 acquittals, 1 for a client. He was acquitted of sex trafficking, acquitted of RICO conspiracy. He'll be able to sleep well at night knowing that. And then right here, New York's highest ticket was the last day of the Combs trial. Tyrone Jones and his friend Jarva Land wanted to secure a spot inside the courthouse today, which they knew was no easy feat to make it happen. They slept on a bench pad with 2 layers of cardboard outside the courthouse last night. Their method proved successful as they were the 6th in line and made to the overflow room for no problem. It's my first time ever seeing something like this, a spectacle like this. Jones, who is from Rhode Island, told NBC News after Combs' bail hearing wrapped for the day and crowds at 500 Pearl Street began to thin. So these are sketches of just Lottie Dottie and everybody. Very well done, I have to say. Very, very well done. Jarva Land Strong's here. Very well done. Jarva, on the other hand, is no stranger to such a spectacle. She said that she does independent art media, that she's been covering Combs' trial and other hearings ferociously. She said she has slept on the bench plenty of times to ensure a spot inside. She was inspired to start her work, she said, because of the skepticism of traditional media. Her first trial was the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. This is the best option to go to the court case and find out, Jarva said. This is how our world works in the court system. But she's not streaming her feeds online. She says she mainly works on capturing trials through art and has put on displays of drawings from inside some of the city's major trials. While she hopes people can see and experience the art and really kind of have the experience of the information of being there in the courtroom. She agreed with the jury that prosecutors didn't build a strong enough case to prove racketeering charges against Combs. She said the team heavily focused on the sexual abuse charges, the real victims, and that such charges can get lost in the sauce. And trying to prove bigger, more complicated charges like the RICO charge. Her words prompted Jones to chime in on key witness Casper Torres' behalf. Where the cast defender, she was abused. I don't support that, Jones said. So, but apparently Jarva believes that women should be raped and disrespected. And Jarva's a woman? Okay, then. Well, there is that. Just saying. Finally here, let's see, a couple more things here. Oh, last thing. One New Yorker not New Yorker, New Yorker, stumbled upon the final day of the trial. To stumble upon the final day of Combs' trial by chance sounds nearly impossible. But a spectator outside the courthouse this evening had no intention of being there when her day started. She's from Brooklyn and doesn't spend much time in Manhattan, where the federal courthouse is in New York. She said she stopped in her tracks when she saw the crowds outside the building. Instead of continuing on, she and her friend stayed to watch. She has followed the trial online, isn't a fan of Combs. I know people are here to get the gossip, but he's a weirdo, she said. She said she's glad he was released on bail because what she's learned throughout the trial. Don't let him out. Please don't let him out. She said what he did was crazy. Even so, she make the trip back across the boroughs to stand outside another federal court case if it gets spicy, she said. So those are the latest updates right there. So that's about 40 minutes ago at 8:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, we are here just to chillax in. Hi, good to see you all here. Yes, indeed. You know what? Let's play some commercials here. It's been a minute since I played some of these commercials. Roll it.
For years, people have been singing all about my chicken. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Nobody has a love affair with chicken like you do with my slow marinated hand-breaded Popeyes bona fide chicken. And right now, it's Love That Chicken Month at Popeyes with 2 big pieces and a biscuit for just $2.99. So what are you waiting for? Come get some of my world-famous chicken and raise your mighty voices. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Things have been a little quiet around here. We've missed the fun, we've missed the excitement, we've missed the entertainment, we've missed the nightlife, but most of all, we've missed you. We're getting ready. Caesar's Rewards. We can't wait to welcome you back.
Welcome to Copeland's. Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big, or if you like, too small. Copeland's, there's always something good.
What is this feeling that everyone's feeling?
Ding, ding, ding.
With such feeling.
Ding, ding, ding.
This winning feeling.
Ding, ding, ding.
This tingle of success. This sensation of triumph.
Ding, ding, ding.
This
Oh, I can feel it! This season, everyone gets the winning feeling. Win guaranteed prizes like $250 grand and more. Only at Dave & Buster's.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Brainley's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. Man, almost a full-fledged hour before I turn off my camera here. By the way, shout out to Kiki Jabbar. It's been 1 year since she has passed away. Much love to Kiki. Much love to Kiki Jabbar for sure. Prayers up to Armin and Armin's family members, the kids' family members. Everyone else, to you. Okay? All right. Moving on. But yeah, we're just here chilling. Hey, 5 people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. 90 Day Fiance, Hunt for Love. We've been reviewing the show for 6 episodes. It's season 1, episode 6. Hopefully it's a season 2. Hopefully it's a season 2. Hopefully it's a season 2 because I am here for it. So it wasn't to y'all. Believe me, it wasn't to y'all at all. It was not to y'all. All those people just dropped. It's all good, y'all. It's all good. So, yes, indeed. My phone here. I had to transition my phones because, child. Be careful of your charger ports, y'all. Know when it's time to let it go, right? So just to keep it up with y'all. But yes, indeed here. Yes, indeed. Oh, my Lord. You know, the hardest part about patience is your mental being tested as you're waiting. Because believe me, I have been so patient and applying for so many jobs. And if you are in that boat, believe me, I am with you. I feel you and I embrace you, okay? Because, Lord Jesus. And the crazy thing is, it's like, you know, when people, put out the job position, friends, right? It's like you expect them to come back to you, right? So most of the time I'll put the same day because it's like you need a person for hire, I need money, but also too, 10 times out of 10, I really want to work for the company. And there you go. And by the way, it's not that people don't want to work, it's that people do not want to work at a place where they're not getting invested in accordingly with the right resources, and they're not getting paid a decent wage, right? Because you think about retail workers, right? You think about nurses, you think about EMTs, you think about teachers, right? You think about all the menial jobs, right? Fast food, movie theaters. And people don't seem to realize that, again, $15 an hour is not about being rich. It's about having stabilization for yourself. So for example, right? Let's just say that I worked a 8-hour day, right? And I did okay, let me erase this. I got $15 times 8 hours a day. That's $128 a day, right? 120 times 5, that's $600. Times 4 Fridays, it's $2,400. Times 5 is $3,000. If I had $2,400 to $3,000 a month, I would be cool. Because it's just me, right? And I think people don't recognize the reason why so many people are going to business for themselves, and why the creator economy is growing and why all these changes are happening in the world today is because people would rather take a chance on themselves, right? Rather than working for somebody and not feeling appreciated. Like one of our best workers at my job just quit. And we literally just did a reset of beer and wine. And it's just like people at this company wonder why people are leaving. They wonder why they're applying for the jobs. Because it's just like, no, you're going to put 3 jobs on one person and expect them to make it? No. Let me tell you something. When your favorite days, right, or when your favorite parts of your job is getting off of work and having off days from your job, that's a problem, right? Now, of course, don't leave one job before you have another job. Or the words of Melody Shree Rogers, Miss Melody Shree Lee, Melody Lee, Miss Leafy Nasty, right? Don't leave guaranteed. Okay. But yeah, y'all, until we recognize that employees matter, the frontline workers matter, we're going to keep having this energy of mediocrity, right? So it is what it is. Rising tide lifts all boats. If everybody is doing well, then that means mental health is level. That means the people in the house are doing well. And when you have outlets to breathe, that allows you to live better. But people don't seem to get that at all. So it is what it is. Woo! Yes, indeed. Woo! Sorry. We have done quite a lot, my friends. I'm just looking at our shows here, man, and my Lord Jesus. By the way, y'all have been going in on 90 Day Fiance, and I really, really appreciate y'all. That season 90 Day Fiance Hunt for Love, season 1, episode 2, 11th episode 2 after show, 11,000 views. Okay, I appreciate y'all so much for that. And like I said, most of these, streams, they get like 1,000 views. The last review that we did last week, 2,600 views. Y'all are awesome for that. I just want you to know. Thank you so much for doing that. I'm looking back at some of our shows now. 626 Day was a fun show. That was very emotional, very reflective and introspective as well. So yes, indeed. And then, of course, we talked about Bows Fest, which, by the way, that'll be coming up October 4th. Oh my God, that'll be the day after Dig Gets Sense. Oh my Lord Jesus, man. So a lot going on in the world, man. This thumbnail right here. So I guess you're familiar with that position, huh? And by the way, shout out to all the courtroom sketch artists that have been making it do what it do all this time during the trial. Y'all have done a fantastic job. And I know they're going to be there for the sentencing. So we shall see what courtroom sketches they make for that. So, but yes, indeed. So, hey, 4 people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. We're just chillaxing, just talking, just talking. That's all we're doing, just talking, just talking. Yes, indeed. So. It's been a week for sure, and I'm happy 4th of July to those who celebrate. If you don't celebrate, have good barbecues. Get back, enjoy some thickness, okay? I really wouldn't mind some catfish and some ribs for my 4th of July. I really wouldn't mind that at all. Would not mind that at all. My job, they got this Louisiana hot sauce. It's like great value Louisiana hot sauce. Let me tell you something. Unless it has that red dot, that is fake Louisiana hot sauce, okay? And that stuff probably don't even taste good. I promise you, it probably don't. Well, maybe it may not taste good, but it won't have that same kick. You know what I mean? Because there's a very particular foundation to Louisiana hot sauce. Like, just to everybody else who's not us, don't bring Frank's Red Hot to a barbecue. Nobody will ever go for that. Now, if we have to, we will. Although Sweet Baby Ray, they got some new barbecue. They got some new hot sauce I want to try for Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. So I definitely want to try that. So I might try that Friday. We'll see. We shall see. But anyway, almost there to 1 more minute, and then I'll turn off my camera. Then we'll just chill out here for a little bit. And I already did the Daily Motivator during the 6 o'clock show, so go back there and look for that. Yes, indeed, there. As the fireworks, ladies and gentlemen, are going off behind us here. Look at that. Always love when we are able to do that. The cool thing is, too, like, the fireworks are just kind of, I'm not going to say aphrodisiac, but it's more like a mental relaxer, right? So as we are virtually traveling to all these different destinations of, stories that you guys are traveling to talk about, as I get, animated and bold and I get downtrodden, in case, it gets a little crazy, you can look at the fireworks behind me and calm down and have the music going, and it's all works together. This video background here, for those of you who may not remember, for a very long time, for a very, very long time, we would be live on tour on the highways and byways virtually of what can be. I used that one for a very long time. And then, of course, we had this. Joe fountains going off behind me here. Yes, indeed. So, then, of course, our fireworks, ladies and gentlemen. So it's really cool. It's really, really cool. I try to find video backgrounds that are really dynamic. You know what I mean? I would like to find like maybe a Times Square background. That would be cool, or even bring in my city of Little Rock, Arkansas at nighttime behind me. But yeah. So. Well, it's been 1 hour, one full-fledged hour. I'm going to turn off my camera now because we done the whole show for an hour. Yes, we have. Man, oh man, oh man. You know what, y'all? With this trial, I will say this.
Time is slipping away from me.
Yes, indeed. Time has been slipping away from me. Time. Yes, indeed. Hey, 5 people, welcome in. We're just chillaxing. Guys, got any questions about 90 Day Fiance or anything about the trial? Within reason, please drop it in the comments below. Would love to hear what you have to say on the live chat. Right? Live chat now. Comments below. Yes, indeed. So. As the fireworks are going off behind us here, y'all. Y'all got any plans for the 4th? Y'all going out? I'm actually, you know, I gotta call my family and see if they're doing anything for the 4th in terms of barbecuing. Because if they are, I'll probably go over and chill out with them. See what they're up to. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, y'all don't have to be afraid. Come on out. Listen, I do not bite. Y'all can come on out. We are just chillaxing. Glad to have you here. But also know for some of y'all probably had a long day at work and y'all are just tired. So anyway, like I said, welcome in and glad to have each and every single one of you here. Thank you for being here. It truly means a lot. Hey, 9 people, welcome in. Hopefully all is well with all of y'all. Just chillaxing. You know, I imagine right now in New York, there's probably many content creators that are they're going out to eat right now, talking about the trial and what they thought of everything. And yeah. They are just reflecting because this has been a time for sure. My Lord. Yes, indeed. Just a chillaxing. I need to see if anything's good at the movies. Last time I went to the movies, it was for Lilo and Stitch, and I cried my eyes out 3 times, y'all. Yes, I did. I boo-hoo cried, ugly cried. It's been a minute since I cried like that too, though. For real. I mean, man, the new Lilo and Stitch movie, it's a good movie, y'all. It is. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Yep, we are just chillaxing. So, yeah, but I think we'll take it to the house. To 1 hour and 10 minutes. Yes, indeed. Let me check on some. While I'm here with y'all. I really don't know what I'm going to do with my first Thursday off in a long time. I really don't know what I'm going to do. We shall see, though. I'll probably, once I get home, I'll probably be well, y'all, as we come up on the last minute of our show here, I want to thank each and every single one of you. All 4 people who are here right now, thank you so much for being here. To everybody that came through during the whole Diddy trial, I thank you. Please feel free to stick around after the trial's over with, because in the words of Anonymous T,
because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
one more time, Anonymous T.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
One more time for the one more time.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. And yes, they can. Y'all, it is time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special, because you were always born a blessing and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why? It's one thing to call yourself. It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully, by spending time together, rise will be great together. And always remember where you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or just being a historian of recording what was, so we can understand what hopefully we can become, and hopefully better than what we have been. Make sure the replay is not just worry for you watching, not just worry for you. Let's do it for you on the spirit. Again, I love you, I value, I embrace you all. Always remember, when I see love, you gotta give it. When I see love, you gotta give it. When I see love, you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you overcome, wherever success success that you have achieved upon this particular day. I'm extremely proud of you, but no one's proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, just remember that because it hasn't happened to you doesn't mean it cannot happen to you, right? In the words of Marcel Scott, who should never be quoted, I won't quote him right now. It's not the fact that you did it to me, it's the chance that you could do it to me, right? So just keep that in mind for all the days of course, that there are people who actually have went through sexual abuse, and just because you don't care about it doesn't mean you should be disrespectful to other people who have been through it. But God forbid one of y'all go through it, keep that same fucking energy. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Commercial break and fireworks are coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's to come, and for the blessings on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, and as a culture. And I feel the love, and I send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, You rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.